Right, the camera's running now. Right, we're going to carry on to the second phase. Thank you for your efforts on the first phase.
Thank you.
It's finished now, yeah? I now want you to treat me as a completely different person.
Okay.
Yeah? For this phase, you can call me John, yeah?
Okay.
So I'm not the person that you're just given a control system to,
Okay.
yeah? I want you to look upon me as a person who's at a trained level.
Okay.
I've got a test coming up in 3 weeks' time, yeah?
Okay.
You're filling in for my regular instructor who can't make it today, but he has got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls. He said today, just been looking through the different subjects, he said today he's going to look at Crossroads. All aspects of Crossroads. Turning left, turning right, going ahead.
Okay.
Any questions on the word picture?
No.
So what subject?
Crossroads. All aspects.
Yeah. And what level am I?
Trained.
Yeah, now try and remember that level is very
Yeah.
important, yeah?
Yep.
I've got a test coming up when?
3 weeks.
Right. So, are you okay to go on the roll?
I'll try.
Yeah, I'll hand over to you then.
Hi, John. My name's Dave.
Hello, Dave, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Great to meet you. I spoke to your instructor, Bob,
Yeah.
and he's told me that you've got your test coming up in 3 weeks. Is that right?
Yeah, 3 weeks in a day.
3 weeks and a day.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
A bit nervous, yeah.
You think you're going to pass?
Hope so.
Yeah, Bob said you're in with a great shout.
Oh.
He's asked me to fill in because I've got the same car as him.
Yeah.
It's just a different colour, so you'll be familiar with all the controls. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Good. He's asked me today to go through Crossroads with you.
Right.
He said there's not much weaknesses there. He said, but he's asked me to have a look at what's going on, and it's all aspects of Crossroads. So it's going to be, first of all, identifying them, and we're going to be looking at turning left, turning right, and going straight ahead at them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Is that okay?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Good. Should we set ourselves up?
Yeah. Didn't we diz 'em?
Does them.
Is your door closed?
My door is closed, yeah. Let's have a look.
Yeah, all done.
Superb. So just before we set off,
Yeah.
can you just tell me what you can see in the centre mirror?
I can square the whole back window.
Yep.
I can see a bit of my left ear. I can see a bit of your head restraint.
Fantastic. And what about your right door mirror?
I can see the front door handle in the bottom left hand corner.
Okay.
I can see horizon, a bit of sky.
Fantastic. And what about your left door mirror?
The door handle in the same place, horizon and the sky.
Superb. Good. Well done. Okay, shall we move on?
No recalculations?
Oh, right. See, I'm lost there. So you would have done.
Think about what we've done in the merge earlier. What
Yeah. So
recalculations did we come up with?
emerging. Right, Tony. When we're approaching Crossroads,
Yeah.
how can you identify Crossroads first of all?
What I do is, if I see a road on the right,
Yeah.
and I'm on a major road,
Yeah.
I look for a road that might be on the left.
Okay.
I then know it's Crossroads.
Good. That's good.
It might be slightly offset,
Good. What do we call that?
staggered.
Staggered. Well done. And who's got priority at Crossroads? If we're on the major road,
I have,
why is that?
because I'm on a major road.
Yeah, good. But we also have to anticipate, don't we? We have to
Oh,
anticipate
yeah.
other road users. It's all well and good us knowing the rules and the priorities, but
Yeah.
other people might not. So we always have to anticipate that.
Yeah.
So that's good. So if you was coming up to Crossroads and we was turning right, which routine would we be using on the approach?
Oh, it's me hazard routine.
Good. So the MSPSL routine.
Yeah.
Superb. And where would you? Which mirrors would you check if you're turning right?
Middle and right.
Brilliant. And what are we looking for?
Distance, speed, anybody overtaking me?
Good. If there was someone overtaking you, what would you do?
Let me go.
Good. Well done. And what sort of speed would you be approaching at?
The appropriate speed.
Good. And when would you signal?
The appropriate time. Not too early, not too late.
Good. That's good. Well done. That's good. Okay, shall we move on?
Yeah.
So move on when you're ready, please, Tom. And we're going to be taking the next road right, please, Tony. John, sorry.
Tony's my middle name, so don't worry.
Oh, right, that was my last learner. Good, well done. I was watching what you was doing there, turning right at the T-junction, that was good. So can you see ahead of you? Look at this, what kind of junction is this, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony, when we're approaching Crossroads, when we're going straight on, very important we anticipate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember what we was talking about earlier? So again, we've got another Crossroads here.
Yeah.
Where are you going to look? Which observations are you going to
Look
do?
into them.
That's good, well done. So which way would you look first?
That way and that way.
Brilliant.
And turning right.
I'm going to be turning right, please, Tony. John, sorry.
So just out of roll.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you always do on approach to hazard?
Check mirrors. I know we'd missed it.
Are they allowed park in the corners like this?
Well, they shouldn't be, should they really? Can you remember how far away from a junction they're supposed to park? If it was us?
10 yards.
10 metres. It's 10 metres.
10 metres.
Yeah, that's good. About 3 car lengths.
And we're going to turn right.
I'm going to be turning right, please, John. That's good. So, on the approach there, John, what you did, you checked your centre mirror, then you checked your right mirror, then your signal. That's perfect. It's exactly the same on Crossroads.
Well, have I made a mistake with the mirrors on Crossroads?
Yeah, on the last set of Crossroads, we didn't check those mirrors, did we? When we was approaching the hazard, we didn't check the mirrors. It's very important to check those mirrors. Can you remember why?
Oh, I always check my mirrors when I'm turning.
Yeah, why is it important? Why is it important to check the middle one first?
Distance speed.
We get that true image, don't we?
Yeah.
It's very, very important, because if there's a car coming up behind us, we need to know about it, don't we?
Just a car.
Any vehicles.
I'll worry about any vehicle.
Yeah, any vehicles.
And turning right.
And turning right, please, Tony. John, sorry. So again, what kind of crossroad? What kind of junction is this?
Oh,
sorry?
Crossroads.
Yeah, I gave you the answer there, didn't I? So again, there we didn't quite get that right, did we? We didn't check the mirrors before we signalled.
We did.
If you remember your MSPSL routine?
I did check the mirrors.
Yeah, what you did, you signalled, then you checked your mirrors. It's mirrors before
Do you
signal.
want me to wait here?
Yeah, there's nothing behind us, so we can wait here. You're under my control, so don't worry. So when we're approaching a hazard, what's the first thing we do? The very first thing.
Check the mirrors.
Yeah, which one first?
Middle.
Good. And then which one, if we was turning right?
Right.
And then we signal, don't we?
Yeah.
It's mirror signal manoeuvre.
I thought
Okay.
that's what I'd done.
Okay.
What did I do?
You checked you signalled before you checked your mirrors. You did check the correct mirrors, but you signalled first.
Oh, I checked the middle one. Then I signalled, then checked the right one.
Right. So it's always check the middle, then the right, then put your signal on. Very important we do that.
Doesn't make a lot of difference.
Does it not? Oh, okay.
Does it?
Are you out of roll there?
No.
No, it does make a difference. It's very important that we check it that way. It's always mirror signal manoeuvre. So we're looking for speed and distance. What we're looking for in this mirror.
People overtaking me.
So if there was somebody overtaking you, would you put that signal on?
Oh no, I wouldn't know.
So that's why it's
Oh,
important
is
to
that
check
why?
that mirror first.
Oh right. It's that reason why, isn't it?
So move on when you're ready, please. So don't forget to look right, Tony. Looking in the direction that you're travelling in. Why is it important to look into the road that you're turning into?
Oh, somebody could walk out in front of me.
Of course they could. And what would happen if
And
they...
turning right.
And turning right, please, Tony.
Middle.
John, sorry.
Right.
Good, well done, that's good. And what speed are you going to approach at?
This speed.
Okay, Tony, you've turned too soon there. Have you look at which side of the road we're on? Can you just find a safe place to pull up on the left for me, please, John? We'll have a talk about that. Good. Okay, secure the car for me.
I do well,
Good, that's good. You're doing great, John. You're doing fine. Okay, there, we cut the corner, didn't we? Did you
I?
notice? Yeah, we turned too soon. So, you know when you was approaching the T-junction earlier, and you absolutely nailed it, where did you position the car before you turned? How did you?
That was ages ago, I can't remember that.
Can you remember? Well, I'll help you on the next one. Okay, it's very, very important we don't cut that corner, because if we do, if we turn onto the wrong side of the road,
Do. Slow down a bit.
What-
Remember what I said to you at the beginning?
You did.
Make sure you get the level right, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
How do you know that I don't know the dangers of cutting the corner?
Okay. So, what are the
question?
dangers of cutting the corner?
Very. Somebody's coming down that road, they're going to hit me, aren't they?
Of course. So it's very important, isn't it, that we find a reference point on the car where you can use to. I'm stuck with one.
No, I just know when to start turning from experience.
Okay, well, I'll help you on the next one. We'll help pick up a reference point. So move away when you're ready, Tony. John, sorry. Keep calling you the wrong name, don't I?
Used to it. And turning right.
And we're going to turn right, please, John. So, John, when you get to the junction, come to a stop for me, please, and don't move away. There's nothing behind us. You're under my control. Okay. Get yourself into first gear for me, please. Good. Why is it important to be in first gear?
So I don't stall.
Yeah, good. And what are the dangers of stalling when you're setting off?
We're stuck in the middle of the junction.
Good. Okay. Right. So you've positioned yourself really well here. Where does the giveaway line cut into the car?
Well, I always have it
Where is it now?
just before the dormer.
Good. So it's exactly the same on Crossroads when we're turning corners. Okay.
No, it's not.
All right. Okay.
I've said this to you before. Don't try sorting a corner cut out on an emerge, yeah? It doesn't work.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. Get you. Yep. Of
Can I
course.
drive on?
Yep. Please move away when you're ready. John. Yeah. Of course. Excuse me.
Right, you know, what is that? We're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right, please, John. So again, what kind of junction is this?
Crossroads.
Fantastic. So what speed are you going to approach at? Well done.
How has my speed been wrong?
No, it's been fine. That's good.
Well, the examiner asked me these questions.
I don't think so. Good, well done. That's good.
And turning right.
And turning right again, please, John. Well done. So, John, just slow yourself down. Just don't turn and stop just there for a minute. Okay, pop yourself into first gear for me if you would. And just ease off the brake, just edge forward a little bit for me if you
Edge.
would. Yeah, just move forward slowly. So I say, stop just there, please. Okay, where does the line cut into the car?
Which line?
The line at the centre line.
Centre line of what?
So the centre line in the road that you're turning into?
The new road?
Yeah, the new road.
Oh, just by the dormer.
Right, so that's your reference point for turning. So if, again, it's very important, there's nothing behind us, so stay where you are. It's very important that we don't cut that corner. Because if we do, give me the reason why.
I could get hit by a vehicle coming down the road.
Yeah, of course. So if you use that reference point all the time for turning, then you shouldn't cut the corner.
Oh,
Okay? Okay, you move away when you're ready, please,
Yeah.
John. So look into the road that you're turning into. Good, well done. And which mirror is he going to check? Good, well done.
left at the end.
And we're going to go left at the end, please, John.
And we're going to turn right.
I'm going to be turning right, please, John.
Turning right and then immediately left.
And we're going to turn right and then immediately left, please, John.
looks good.
Very good. Well done. I'm very impressed with them.
Turning left.
And turning left, please, John. Get that clutch up, John. Please get that
Sorry.
clutch up. Done. John, just stay where you are for me, please. There's nothing behind us. On the approach to this junction, you put that clutch down really, really early there.
Put
That's
him
the
on
first
stall.
time you've done that. Yeah, what's the dangers of that? Can you remember? Something to do with the braking? Okay, John, move away, move away when you're ready. There's a car behind us. Good. So, can you think of the dangers of putting your clutch down too soon? What's it called?
coasting, isn't it?
It's coasting, yeah. So, what happens when we're coasting?
Oh, you
What
lose
do we
engine
lose?
braking.
Yeah, well done. So, what's the dangers there? What happens to the speed of the car when you do that?
It was starting to go really fast, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I could have shot over the white line, I think, couldn't I?
you could. So, what would happen then if you went over the line? What are the dangers of that?
I think we'd probably be spending Christmas in Luton Dunsford Hospital.
Yeah, and I don't want to be in the next bed to you there, do I? So, that's good. Well done. Good knowledge. This.
Chicken.
Very good. That's good. So see that time you use your engine braking as well. You didn't put that clutch down too soon.
That's good. I'll put the clutch down again,
Yeah,
just
that
before I get the gear.
That was great. Exactly the same at junctions. Exactly the same at the Crossroads. Very well done. So John, what kind of junction is this?
Traffic lights.
What kind of junction? So
Oh, is it a Crossroads?
it's a staggered crossroads, that one. So it's offset, slightly offset. So where should we look? When we're
Straight
going through,
ahead.
where should we look first? Which mirrors?
Oh, the middle mirror.
Good.
And then straight ahead.
Middle mirror, then which other mirror?
Check one as well. Turning left. Don't need to look anywhere else, though, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, turning left.
Turning left, please, John. Yeah, when you're approaching crossroads, even though they're controlled by traffic lights and even though they're staggered, we still need to be looking right and then left. But again, the reason we're doing that is, although we know the rules, other people might not, mightn't they? We mentioned that earlier.
What do you mean, the rules?
Of priority. Whose priority was it?
Well, I was on a green light, Davey on a red.
Yeah, of course.
They wouldn't come through on a red.
Well, as you know, they're not supposed to, John, but unfortunately some people do. So if you don't look, what could happen?
Well, it's on your side, you're unlucky, and it's my side, I'm unlucky.
Causing danger, aren't we, if you don't look? It's always best to anticipate. Always best to look. So when you're going through those crossroads, always check your mirrors first on the approach, and then we're looking right and then left, aren't we? Just the same as you did earlier.
Left of the lights.
And we're going left at the lights, please, Tony. So again, tell me what kind of junction this is.
Oh, it's Crossroads.
Good, well done.
It's got lights on.
So it's
Controlled.
Controlled, well done. So when we eventually move off, before we turn, which mirrors are we going to check?
I'll have a quick glance in there again.
So which one would you check first?
Well, because I've been sitting here for quite a while,
Yeah,
before I move off, I'll check both of these.
brilliant. And what are we looking for?
No, it could be cyclists or mopeds coming
Yeah,
down the inside of me.
And if there was, what would you do?
There we go.
Good. What about just before you was about to turn? What if you saw a
Yeah.
cyclist coming up? Because we've stopped
Oh,
for
yeah.
quite some
I'll look
time.
in there and look ahead.
Don't forget to look right as well.
Oh, I'll go look there as well.
You've got to look right as well.
Come on, have a sore neck, come
Better to have a sore neck than
So
to
look
get
there.
crashed into.
on. Look ahead.
Left. So
Lovely
final
ahead.
check to the left, Tony. Final check
Oh,
left,
yeah,
Tony.
yeah.
Just remind me what you're looking for left there. Well done, well spotted.
They're really fine. What moment to stop for them?
You did
There's
well
a red
there.
light in front of me.
You did well there, son. As long as we look around before we set
There's a
off.
red light in front of me there.
But you've already gone through the stop line. We're blocking the junction, aren't we?
How do I know that red light's not for me?
Well, we went through on green, didn't we? You did the right thing in stopping. That was good. Well done.
And turning left.
And turning left, please, John. So again, right, John.
Sorry?
So again, what kind of...
Oh, was that a crossroads?
Was it snuck up on me, that one too? That's a hard one to spot. So again, just which mirror are you going to check, John? Good. Well done.
I'm trouble identifying these.
Yeah, we can identify them with gaps in the
I
buildings.
see a road on the left.
Yeah, can you see the
Oh,
gaps in the
road,
buildings
I
as well?
get you.
Well
Scan.
done, well done. Which way are you scanning first? Which way did you scan first then?
To
To
the
the
right.
right. Well done. And then to the left. Well done. So on the next one, John, you seem to have the hang of that. On the next one, would you like me to pass the responsibility over to you?
For what?
For the crossroads, for your observations, checking your mirrors.
Oh yeah, we're checking the mirrors, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Now turning left.
And turning left, please, John.
And turning left.
And turning left again, please, John. Good.
What was?
Your mirror checks, your observations,
Oh, right.
everything was good there. You're doing great.
It's not crossroads, it's a bend.
So what can you see from here, John?
Oh, crossroads.
Good.
Scan.
Brilliant. Well done. Before we approach that, which
Oh,
should we do
mirrors,
first?
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, those mirrors. So again, tell me the reasons why you should check those mirrors.
And turning left.
Turn it left, please, John.
I need to know if somebody's very close behind me in
So
case I have
just
to
stop at the junction for me just there, John. Again, there's nothing behind us, so don't worry, you're under my control here. Yeah, just again, remind me why it's important to check those mirrors.
There could be somebody very close behind me,
Okay.
and if somebody pulls out in front of me,
Yep.
I could brake a bit earlier, couldn't I?
Well, if somebody pulls out, you need to know what's going on behind you
That's
and to
what-
the side if you
that's
don't.
what I said, yeah.
So it's good. Okay. So it's really important to check those mirrors first.
Yeah.
So if somebody pulled out on you and you hadn't checked the mirrors, how can we know how it's going to affect the vehicles
wouldn't.
behind us?
I wouldn't.
Perfect. Okay. You drive on when you're ready, John. When it's safe.
Left, right. Right.
Looking into the roads, John. Like you
Yeah,
turning
I'm looking
into.
right, left, right.
Okay. Ease off the brake, John. Ease off the brake. Good.
Looking right, left, right.
Don't forget to look ahead. Okay.
Ahead.
It's right ahead, left, ahead, right.
There's never anybody ahead. I never look there.
You still, well, if you don't look, how do you know there's nobody there? So that's the dangers of not looking.
And turning left.
And turning left, please, John. You held back very well there, well done.
And turning left.
And turning left, John. So just remind me where you're going to look this time.
Right, left, right.
Hold it, just come to a stop there for me, please, John. Don't move. Again, there's nothing behind us. It's under my control. So when we're at Crossroads, there's a vehicle behind us, so we need to move on. So pop yourself into first gear, look right, ahead, left, and then ahead.
Never anybody coming from the road ahead.
You always need to look ahead, John. Always. If you don't look ahead, how can you know there's nobody there? And if there was somebody there and they pulled out on you, what could happen? You could have a collision, couldn't you? So it's very important that you look.
So if I'm turning left
Yeah,
and somebody opposite is turning right,
yeah.
who's got priority?
Who do you think's got priority?
I think they might have.
It's
Turning
that.
left.
Turning left, please,
That's
John.
straight on, sorry.
Oh, go straight on, please, John. It's actually your priority
Right.
because you're not cutting across anybody's path. They'd be cutting across your path.
Oh,
But that doesn't mean to say that they know the rules. They may just go for it, especially with the roof sign above our head at the moment. When they see the learner sign, they might think, I'll get in front of them. So it's very, very important that you anticipate. Very important you keep eye contact with them.
turning left.
And turning left, please, John.
So So what would I do? Toot the horn at them and flash the lights and...
Well, just anticipate what they're going to do. If it looks like they're going to go for it, then just stop and let them go. But never beckon them across, never wait to them. See what's in front of you?
Yeah.
Can I leave this to you?
Turning right.
We're going to turn right, please, John. Good. So, John, we're turning right, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at the vehicle in front.
Yeah.
And they're turning left. So they're turning to our right as well, okay? So who's got the priority?
He has.
And what about the vehicle behind?
He might be coming straight on.
Okay, so what are you going to do
I
there?
can go in front of him, couldn't I?
You mustn't go in front of him. Reason why?
If I got time, I could.
If you could walk across the road...
Oh, I could have told you that. If I can walk from the middle to the road.
It's not the middle, it's one curb to the other.
Oh.
Okay, all the way. So stop there, stay there, don't go.
No, I wasn't
Don't
going
go.
to.
Okay, so what you did there, John, you just turned the steering wheel a little bit too far.
Yeah, get you ready to go.
The problem is, which side of the road could we end up on?
Turning left.
Are we going to be turning left, please, John?
Oh, yeah, get in the middle of the road. I did that quite a lot.
Yeah, what are the dangers of that?
Well, Bob says sometimes people coming towards you, they see your wheel turn and they brake sharply because you're frightening them.
That's right, yeah, so we're confusing them, aren't we?
Yeah. And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left, please, John. Good, well done. So again, just remind me where you're going to look. John, put yourself into first gear for me, please.
Oh, I'm going downhill.
Okay, are you okay going in second gear?
Yeah.
Okay, well done.
No, right, ahead, left.
Good. And how have you judged whether you can pull in front of that car or not?
Ah,
Just remind me.
I need to get a walk over there.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, when you're actually going into the path of an oncoming car, do you remember the walk across drive across rule?
Yeah, walk from that curve to that curve.
Yeah, but when we're going into the path of another car, you need to walk across and back again.
Oh, sorry, yeah, back again. Yeah, I'm thinking about just crossing the path.
He was almost there, John. Almost there. It's good knowledge.
It's getting busy.
It's getting busy, isn't it? Good, well done.
Nice. At the traffic lights, turning right.
John, at the traffic lights we're going to be turning right, please. Okay, so we've got vehicles in front of us and they're turning as well. So where are we going to position?
I'm going to stop at the
You are gonna
stop
stop.
light.
Well done, you've done good there. Unanticipated. So, when we set off,
Yeah.
these lights don't look like they're filtered, so it looks like they're going to set off at the same time as
Yeah.
us. So, if we've got vehicles like the silver one, see how it's indicating to turn
Yeah.
to its right, where are you going to position? Are you going to position this side of that part of that car, or are you going to go past it and position on the other side?
I've been across this junction before. Sometimes it's a mixture.
Okay,
Sometimes they come too far forward. You have to go behind them.
so how are you going to judge that? What we're going to do?
Well, he's got less of a distance to go than me, so he's going to dictate, isn't he?
Okay, well done.
If he was coming straight on,
Yeah,
if I can run from that middle line to that curve, I can drive it, yeah?
no, not quite. You'd have to be able to walk from one side to the other.
Oh, one curve the other side.
Not from the middle. We'd have to walk, not run. Stop there, John. So, because you've turned your wheels, what does it look like to the oncoming cars?
Yeah, I forgot that,
Yeah,
yeah.
they could think that you're about to turn, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Could confuse them, make them hit the brakes quite hard. Okay, what are the dangers there of him flashing you? You spotted it well, but what are the dangers of that?
I don't know.
How can we be certain he was flashing at us?
I had a good look down the inside. I'm going to reverse in the old
Okay.
way on, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, what was the question again?
Yeah. So how can we be sure that he was flashing at us? What are the dangers there? How did you judge that he was flashing at you?
Well, he wasn't moving.
They wasn't moving, but maybe. Well, just think of the dangers of maybe something overtaking you, and he might have been flashing at them.
I checked all the mirrors now.
What about our blind spots? Did you check your blind spots? Don't forget the mirrors don't cover everything, do they?
Yeah, I was looking on my blind spot there. I wouldn't have had looked down the inside, would I?
Well, again, how did you judge that he was flashing at us? What are the dangers
He
there?
wasn't moving.
Yeah.
I made eye contact with him.
Okay.
I looked down the inside.
Yeah.
It was safe for me to go.
Good.
I looked into the road.
Okay.
Okay, have a breather.
Pardon?
Have a breather there.
Oh, thanks. I should be stuck on that one.
What's the difference between Crossroads and emerging?
How do you mean? What do you mean?
If I was to show you a picture of a Crossroads
Yeah.
and a picture of an emerge, what's the difference?
Yeah, there's an extra road it's
Bear,
concerned with.
bear that in mind, yeah?
Right. Okay.
There was plenty of opportunities there where there was no vehicles around.
Yeah.
Yeah? And I played you up a bit.
Yeah.
I even said to you, I'm checking right, left,
Yeah.
right. You know, there's a
Extra
chance for you
road.
to get inside my head.
Right.
If there was a vehicle turning right there in front of you and you were turning left, get inside my head, yeah?
Find out what you know.
There's one thing you want to try and get the heads up on. Anything to do with junctions.
Yeah.
What can it nearly always involve?
Other vehicles, pedestrians.
Pedestrians, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not hooked up onto learning about what faults you're going to put in and identifying stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't
that
have a
adds up.
pedestrian to put a fault in there,
No,
yeah?
Yeah. I'm looking.
But if I had one and I could do it safely, I'd be giving them the old wave across, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Get these questions in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you see a pedestrian just down the road there. He didn't walk down here and then cross the road. He crossed right at the junction, yeah?
Yeah.
Shortest distance, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Try and get them questions in,
Okay.
yeah. You know what why we're not dealing with Crossroads. Get that question in.
Yeah,
What
talk,
you know?
yeah.
What would you do if a pedestrian is standing on the corner, on the pavement? Oh, eye contact, yeah. What would you do if they put a foot on the road? I'd have to stop.
Yeah.
Would you ever beckon them across, yeah?
Yeah.
That's covered then, isn't it?
Yeah, you had me
Yeah.
stuck on. Do you remember where the family walked out? The young family walked out, and you stopped, and then you said something about the red light.
Well, yeah, I never got an answer to my question there, did I?
No, well,
And
was
it
so
is,
stumped.
and it is something that learners will do quite a lot to you.
Yeah.
And I've even seen PDIs do it, to be honest with you.
Right.
Is that when they're turning, especially if the light's a little bit further back from the corner, they'll see the red light and stop.
That's not your red light.
How do I know that red light's not for me? How do I know?
It's not facing you.
Well,
Not
it
facing
was.
from where you've come from.
It was as I turned. And sometimes it can be, they can even be a lot further back for large vehicles around, yeah? But how do I know that red light's not for me?
Other cars coming past you, going on green,
What do you always get with a red light?
red and amber.
No. What do you always get with a red light?
I'm not with you.
A solid white light.
Oh, solid white line.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right,
if
okay.
there's no solid white line,
All right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got that. I would have been sat till Christmas.
yeah,
Early
yeah,
Christmas.
yeah. I had a PDI on the controls
Right.
desk, and he was driving to the area, and we'd done a right-hand turn at those lights where I put all the steering on,
Right, yeah.
and as he came round the corner, he saw the red light in front of him, stopped dead. Yeah, the examiner
Yeah.
came out of roll and said, I was reading my highway code last night. It was Ian.
Right.
I was reading my highway code last night, and it says in there you only stop at a red light if you've got a solid white line in front of you.
Was that a lifeline he was giving him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Right. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, it's very, very common with learners.
Okay.
You've got to watch them on that, especially if the red light is set well back.
Right.
They'll come around the corner, see the red light, and go bang on the brake. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
it's very, very common.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's no white line, that light
Right.
is not for them, is it?
Well, I'm happy about that now because I was absolutely stuck on it. That's why you didn't get an answer because I didn't have a clue.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to mention something about the pedestrians.
Right.
They didn't appear at the last second. I could see them coming up the road, yeah,
Right. Okay.
and there was a nice group of them there, wasn't
I was too busy watching what you was doing. I was looking at your eyes. Yeah, it wasn't.
there? Prioritise.
Yeah, of course.
What took priority there?
Pedestrians.
Pedestrians, yeah. Yeah. There
Yeah,
was
good.
there was
It's a
enough.
good learning
There
thing.
was enough talk about my luck already before that.
Yeah.
But if something happens, prioritise, yeah.
Wouldn't have even thought of that.
Yeah. They were halfway across the road, weren't
It
they?
was. Yeah.
Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll give that a pause.